Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, I finally have the last of my Batman 1966 classic TV series villains from Macfarlane Toys. It's the Penguin, who I had a lot of trouble finding. I had to get him from somewhere in the UK, from a store called, I think, Oz Games, which I thought was in Australia, so I thought I was going to get it like in 2 days, and then found out that even though they're called Oz Games and their office is in Australia, their business and their warehouse and everything is in the UK, so I had to wait about a week for it after I got all the other figures. But he came, and that's his back, and I'm like, Catwoman was the only one that had a picture of the actual actress on the back. All of the other Mcfarlane card backs have pictures of the prototypes, which I really hate. I really want to have a picture of the figure, the person, the actor who plays the character, to compare the toy to when I look at the packaging. And yeah, so it's the same picture of Batman and Robin and the Batmobile, which you can't get that Batman apparently. I haven't been able to find it anywhere. And he's got his little pow and kapows. So let's open him up. Okay, so pow. Kapow. I don't know who came up with the idea of those things. Now, let's pop him out. Well, the detail's good. I'm really shocked he's actually got an actual little clear eyeglass thing. I'm surprised his hat doesn't come off. These are much more like, the detail's much more like sculptures and statues rather than toys, which I kind of prefer my toys to look like plastic. But yeah, I'm just glad I finally have all of the villains from the original, at least the movie. So we've got Catwoman. I've got 2 Catwomen, of course. We've got Black and White. This is technically the Julie Newmar, but it could pass for the what was the name of the other actress? I've forgotten. She was in Star Trek as well. But yeah, and the Joker, of course, and now Penguin. So Pengy. So we've got all of them now. So I'm happy with that, because for the longest time I just had the Mattel Batman and the Mattel Robin and the Mattel Batgirl. They all came together in one set, and I sort of stopped there, and I'm like, oh, I should get the villains. And I was looking at them and debating, do I get them? And there was some issues, like there was, like, I think the Joker in the shorts, and I was just having trouble finding all of them together. And I found the Joker and Riddler for a while from China or somewhere, and they didn't have the boxes, and I'm like, are they knockoffs? But they look good though. I don't know. And then I waited years. I just got distracted with other things, and then they were all sold out and I couldn't find them anywhere. So then I stumbled across the black Eartha Kitt Catwoman, which I hadn't seen before, and I got that. And then once I had her, it's like, well, I have to get the others, and I may as well get the Mcfarlanes. So now I have my goodies will be from Mattel, and my baddies will all be from Macfarlane. So now I have the at least the villains from the film. Not all the villains. They have done a Mr. Freeze and a King Tut, and I think Egghead. There's a couple other ones, and there's a retro style Two-Face that is sort of like the one in the films, but a 66 version, which is interesting. I'll probably get that as well. But yeah, nothing else to really compare it to, except there is a Batman, sort of. There's the Adam West Batman Unmasked version, but yeah, the cape is awful. It's just a ribbon. That's how narrow it is. It doesn't sit right either. It sits up on the edge. It's awful. But the body sculpt is much nicer than the original Mattel one, as you can see. So what I probably should have done was bought. There's one of this one, the Batman figure, but he's got the shorts from when he was I think when he was boxing, and the Riddler was boxing. I should have got the Riddler, because I could have got him for $10 in the boxing outfit, but I'm like, then I'll just want the Batman in the boxing outfit. But what I realised was I could have basically pulled them apart, and between the two of them got one Batman. But I'm sure they'll have to release a Batman, separate Batman. I haven't seen one anywhere. I haven't seen one anywhere at all. They must have made one. There's a Robin, but he's quite expensive, so I don't know. I don't know why they make it hard to get the main characters sometimes. But Yeah, apparently they do. But I've been talking for over 5 minutes, I can't believe. So I'm going to go put my penguin and my other Batman figures somewhere where I can look at them in awe, because I finally have the original 1966 Batman villains, all the main characters, all the main villains, and the main good guys, which I never thought I'd ever have for some reason. I just, forever, they weren't making these for the longest time because of copyright issues, and eventually they sorted it out about 10 years ago. Now I've had 2 lines of them, and between the 2 lines I've got all the characters. I'm going to go, bye.